My name is Kelly MacDonald. I may have been born with low vision, but did that stop me from living the life I wanted? No way! It barely slowed me down. Today, I'm a broadcaster, actor, sports fan, and all-around great guy. I'm also the host of my very own show, this show. I've made a bucket list of things I want to experience, people I want to meet, and places I want to see. So join me on my travels and take a look at things from my point of view. This is Blindsided with Kelly MacDonald. Welcome to Blindsided with Kelly MacDonald, your sight for sore eyes. We've got a very exciting show for you today. I head to the Cambridge Fire Hall and experience the rigors of firefighter training. We spotlight another viewer facing their fears in the Selfie challenge. And we cover a week of crazy news. But first, let's kick the show into high gear. Out in the Nevada desert sits a 1.5-mile asphalt oval where drivers pit themselves against the very limits of speed and endurance. Yes, I'm talking NASCAR. And I've always dreamed of experiencing a race up close. Hear the rumble of the engines, smell the exhaust, feeling the heat from the track. Okay, enough of my motor mouthing. Let's race! Let's go day tripping. I'm at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and I'm about to introduce my friend Amy to racing.
Hey, Kelly.
Aim, what do you think of the idea of watching and taking in a race today?
Well, I know absolutely nothing about NASCAR, not one thing.
All right, well, here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
I've got a little goodie here called a hot pass. Put that on.
Ooh, a hot pass.
This is going to allow you to have the experience of a lifetime. We're going to do so many different things. By the time we're done, you'll be a fan.
I'll be a fan?
A big fan.
What's the first thing we're gonna do?
I think we're gonna go check out what the pace car does. NASCAR driver Daniel Suarez is gonna take us around the track. This is good. We're taking off now.
Slide it all over the back seat, Kelly.
You're glued to the right-hand side as we go left. How fast will we be, Daniel? About 120? Okay.
We're coming into another turn and it looks
Here we go. You having fun back there, Ames?
Yeah. I think it's gonna barf.
Right here. Oh, wow.
Oh, thank God it's over.
Awesome stuff, Daniel. This is the one time, Aim, I'm glad I can't see.
Thanks, Daniel.
Thank you.
Don't ever want to do that again.
That's incredible. Thank you very much.
I can't feel my legs. All right, let's go.
Once Amy could properly walk on solid ground again, we found the garage area and met up with our guide for our day at the races, NASCAR representative Chris Lawyer. Chris, where do we go from here?
We're actually going to one of the coolest garages in NASCAR, the Neon Garage. It's got a fan area up on top of the garage. The sights, the sounds, the smells, they're incredible. You're gonna love it.
And we gotta have a heads up walking around here, I take it.
Absolutely. This is what makes NASCAR NASCAR, what makes Vegas Vegas. Right behind us is the garage stalls of all the different drivers. We've got a window right here where fans can write notes to their drivers, wish them the best of luck. We've got a little slit down here for autographs.
And this interaction for the fan has got to be awesome.
Whose stall are we in right now?
So this is Austin Dillon. He drives the #3 Chevrolet. He's definitely one of the up-and-coming stars of NASCAR.
Okay, I gotta try to get his autograph. I gotta try.
Amy desperately tries to get Austin's attention.
They totally don't care that I'm here.
No, they don't. Chris had something special planned for me. A meet and greet with the number 48 Camaro driver, Brendan Poole. I meet him at the rear of his 40-foot-long team hauler.
Hey, Kelly, man, what's going on?
Friend. Nice to meet a professional driver.
How's it going? I got some cool stuff to show you here in the race hall.
I'm excited.
Let's do it.
This gets towed along to wherever you guys are racing.
Everywhere we go, this is our home away from home.
It's deep.
It is really far. It's a really long trailer. So, Kelly, we just passed the kitchen, all the stuff where we have all of our snacks for all the guys and myself. I'm a big Oreo guy, so I got some Oreos and some M&Ms and stuff in there. But to your right here is a cabinet. It has a bunch of springs in it, and these will, we use to change adjustments to the race car. So I wanted you to be able to get in close and maybe feel one.
So there's a whole bunch of sleeves here. Is that what they are?
So all the springs slide into these sleeves, and it's just to hold them for travel purposes so they don't get all tangled up.
Wow. And you guys need this many?
You never know in a race weekend what you're going to need to make that race car go fast. So we have all these different options that we can use at the weekend to make adjustments. Well, that pretty much sums it up for one of these haulers.
I'll come back and get some of the M&Ms.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming out, hanging out, checking us out.
Hey, Kelly, how was that?
Oh, man, it was wild. It was great. It was worthy of a drink. Did you get me something?
Nope.
Oh.
But I did get a sweet hat.
Oh, that's nice. But
Okay,
it's
let's
not
go now.
edible or drinkable.
No.
Yeah, let's take care of that. We're gonna find some food.
Here we are at the concession stand. We've got quite a few fan favorites here. Chris, what do you recommend?
It's called the Pigtails. It is the NASCAR staple around the country.
Nothing like good old Southern pulled pork.
So right here we've got some delicious French fries with some pulled pork barbecue on top with their signature Las Vegas Motor Speedway tangy barbecue sauce.
Okay, found a table, Kelly.
Time to get down to business.
When you're in NASCAR country, this is what you eat.
Now that Amy and I have a belly full of pigtails, it's time to get ready for the main event.
We're on pit road right now. This is the epicenter for teams when they're not on the track. To our left over here, we've got the pit boxes where they have their pit stops. And then on the right, all the cars are lining up preparing for race day.
Oh, let's get ready to welcome Brendan. Brendan arrives and Amy gets her autograph.
Brendan, will you sign this?
Guys, yeah.
Hey, good luck, man. Good luck. Wow, that's great.
As you can tell by the sounds of the cars, they're getting ready to go off pit road to run their pace laps.
Here we go. There, now watch. Here they go. After several laps, it was time for our driver, Brendan, to come in for a pit stop. And if Amy and I were any closer, we'd be in the car.
They'll come in here. All the crew will be on the other side of the wall. They'll all jump over, come to the right side of the car. They'll have a jackman jacking up the car, two people helping with both sets of tires on the right side, put the car down, run around to the other side, jack it back up, put the tires on the left side, fill it with gas, help clean the windshield. They do that all in 14 seconds or less.
With all 4 tires replaced, Brendan's back on track and we're all revved up. But it's time to say goodbye to Chris.
What did y'all think about your experience today?
Exciting, fantastic, but loud.
I am officially a fan now. I want to come back next weekend.
Convert.
Good, we like that. We like hearing that.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
Glad to do it. We'll see you again soon.
And now for joking aside with the out-of-sight players.
This is Hillside. Next up, Elm Street.
Excuse me, driver. Do you allow service animals on your bus?
Yes, of course.
Ah, good.
Do you have a dog?
A dog? No. My guide snake, Mr. Nibbles. He helped me find seats on the bus. Come on, Mr. Nibbles, let's find us a seat.
Run to the back of the
Wow, there's a lot of empty seats, Mr. Nibbles.
Next up, Elm Street.
Still ahead on Blindsided with Kelly McDonald, I get some training at the Cambridge Fire Department. Will I go down in flames? Stick around and find out. Welcome back to Blindsided with Kelly McDonald. This is the inside scoop. This week, we scoured the news wires for all the hottest stories from around the globe. Then ignored those stories and written these. This is your inside scoop. An 8-year-old Victoria, British Columbia girl has won the CNIB's annual writing contest. Maggie Worley has broad cone dystrophy, which causes her eyes to move constantly and refuse to focus. She turned to books to expand her world and has now written an award-winning fantasy story about an underground festival where shadows are harvested to feed the earth, aka the Conservative Party Leadership Convention. A blind woman in Germany with dissociative identity disorder claims to regain her sight when she takes the persona of a teenage boy. Doctors believe that the woman lost her sight as a result of psychological trauma. And although she has over 10 distinct personalities, she can only see while assuming the personality of a male teenager. Unfortunately, she uses most of this rare sight on Victoria's Secret catalogs. And finally, a Girl Scout in Portland, Oregon is cleaning up after having the bright idea of selling cookies in front of a pot shop. The girl, who sold several boxes within minutes of setting up in front of the legal marijuana distributor, said she's raising money to go to horse camp. Responded her customers, "Dude, you're not a horse." Ever since I was a kid, I've been fascinated by firefighters. Today, I get a baptism by fire. Thanks to the Cambridge Fire Department, I'm going to ride the truck, douse some flames, and see if that 5-alarm chili in the lunchroom is really up to snuff. Let's check something off my bucket list. Here with me to live out my fantasy is...
Captain Brad Churchill of the Cambridge Fire Department.
Brad, give me a heads up as to some of the things I could expect to do today.
All right, well, you are the rookie, so you're gonna be doing a lot of cleaning, a lot of cooking.
Sounds the same as normal wherever I go.
I'm just kidding. We're gonna put you right to work. We're gonna allow you to do some training with us. We're gonna put you through the paces.
I hear lunch is first.
Yeah, we can look forward to that, but before we do that, you need to put your time in as a rookie and get to work. All right, Kelly, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get you suited up with some bunker gear, some personal protective equipment. This is firefighter Donnie, and he's gonna help you get dressed today.
Oh, Don, how are you? I'm good, I'm excited.
We get an alarm, we have about 60 seconds to get our bunker gear on and get the truck. So the first thing we wanna do is step into our boots.
Like this?
Set up that the pants are rolled down over top so that we can quickly pull them up if we have to. All that you have to do is simply grab onto the sides of the bunker pants and suspender, and you're going to, in one gradual motion, you're gonna slide them right up to your waist.
Wow, I need to do this every morning.
All right, just like any good suit, you need a good jacket. So Donnie, we'll grab a bunker coat off the rack.
I thought the pants were heavy. This is heavy.
We're going to put on a balaclava.
Just throw it over top right now like that. You'll peek your face right through.
We have the helmet, which protects your beautiful face and head, of course.
Important.
And to protect your eyes, we have a visor.
Oh, that's great. How do I look, guys? Oh, I don't like
Do you really
that.
want us to answer?
No. Okay, I'm ready to move on.
Okay, Kelly, we're gonna do a 60-second challenge. So it's gonna be Donnie versus Kelly. And since Donnie's had a little bit more experience, we're gonna allow you to step into your boots and pants and have a little bit of an advantage.
So my feet are in the boots, pants ready, Donnie's aren't.
Are you ready, rookie?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it looks like Kelly is taking an early lead here, guys. Oh, they both have their pants on. They're moving towards their coat. Oh, Donnie still has to put his gloves on. Come on, rookie, pick it up.
Okay.
All right, all done, Kelly.
No, you're not. You can't be. The fire truck's leaving without me.
Here's your helmet.
Oh, thanks.
All right, good job, Kelly. Donnie's officially won his first competition. Looks really good.
You ready to rock, Kel?
I am. Now, that took a whole... Never mind.
Hi, Kelly, how are you?
Hey.
I'm Division Chief De Silva. I see that PC Churchill has got you all dressed up.
He has.
I'm gonna take you through some search and rescue drills. So get your mask on. It's important to get a good seal so that the smoke doesn't interfere with your breathing. So the easier you breathe, the longer your air will last. So your drill will be to enter the room and conduct a search. Your objective is to find a dummy that we've placed inside.
So we just walk in?
No, absolutely not. Never walk into a room where you suspect a fire is in it. You want to get down on your hands and knees and then feel the door and then slowly push the door through. So most fire conditions, when we crawl through those doors, we can't see anything.
So, really, you're just as blind as I am in there.
In fire conditions, absolutely. Pretty much, we rely on our senses. Touch, so anytime that you find something, you feel something, you need to report that to your partner. You ready to begin?
I'm all set.
Armed with an axe, Don and I enter a hot, smoke-filled room. I'm leading on my hands and knees, and Don follows closely behind.
Feeling around, Tom? Through the doorway? Hello? Checking under. Checking on top. Bed on the right. Bed on the left. Hey, someone here. There's someone here. Grab the victim. Okay. And we're going to blow out the family that you came in. Ease them on. Got an arm under. There's only half of them. All right, we'll take the first half. All right, following the bed. We're out here.
So, Kelly, how was your first search and rescue mission?
Well, I think we did all right. Yeah, it was good. Except we only brought back half a person.
Well, you got to go back in there and get the rest.
Well, you know what? I really don't mind if someone else takes a turn.
All right, rookie, let's go get lunch.
Sounds good to me.
In the lunchroom for my favorite meal of the day with Don, Trevor, and Steve.
What was it like going to first fire? It's always exciting. You always remember your first call.
I think my first fire was a house fire, basement fire. It was in the wintertime too, so things were freezing up on us, and it was quite the experience.
Our crew here, we got some senior guys here, and we got some new guys, so you just got to rely on the guys you're with. They'll help you through the call, but definitely you're nervous the first few calls.
Well, guys, that's the end of lunch.
New guy does the dishes.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah, see you later, guys. Well, there's no rest for the rookie. After I clean up, I meet Chief De Silva in full gear outside on the training grounds.
So, rookie, the next task, we're gonna open up the hydrant. You're gonna take this big old wrench here, find the bolt on top. So
All right, it is on tight.
It is.
Turning it.
So you can hear it. I'm not gonna lie to you, you might get wet.
Here we go.
Go ahead. There it is. All right, we're gonna walk over to the end of the hose.
Okay. I've got the hose in my hand, and the chief walks me through the rest of the process.
All right, so I'm just gonna stand behind you here, and I'm gonna give you some support.
Okay.
For the nozzle reaction. I'm gonna get you to open up that bail slowly.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Nozzle reaction, is that like kickback on a gun?
It's very similar. And I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going, keep going. That's
Blasting straight out.
Okay.
I feel a vibration right through the
you do.
hose.
So if you pull it back all the way now, it changes to a straight stream.
And it changes sound, too.
So I'm taking some of that resistance.
Right, so if you're not there...
If I'm not there, you're...
Oh, yeah, it pulls back.
Let's shut it down again. Okay, now we're gonna put your newfound skills to the test, and we're gonna take on a fire.
Hey, Kelly? Yeah? We've got a car fire, and your task is to put it out.
I'm standing 50 feet away from the burning vehicle.
We're all masked up and ready to go, and I gather that's because it gives off quite a few noxious fumes.
We activate the hose.
That's it.
As we move towards the front of the car, the heat gets really intense. The airbag just exploded.
In the front compartment there. Front compartment?
DC De Silva shouts instructions as we effectively douse the car fire. This is one stubborn fire.
I'm holding onto it. We're aiming the front of the car.
We reposition to the rear of the car to finish extinguishing the flames.
We're both holding hands on it.
The fire's under control. Great teamwork, guys.
Awesome. Kelly, you just put out your first car fire. What did you think? It was wild. It was exhilarating. I mean, like, I don't know how to top that. Except maybe a ride in the fire truck. I think we can do that.
So, Kelly, you've spent the day with us. You've picked up a lot of things that a normal rookie would pick up. So you didn't do too badly.
Thank you very much, Division Chief De Silva.
Can we cross this off your bucket list?
Consider it crossed off.
You ready for your last ride?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, this is great. Oh, as we edge out.
Hey, Cal, as soon as we make this turn, do you want to hit the siren?
I will, I'd love to. All right, turning the knob. I'll hit it. Coming up on Blindsided with Kelly McDonald, something you've always wanted to ask a blind guy. In a segment we've creatively titled, Ask a Blind Guy. Welcome back to Blindsided with Kelly McDonald. Time to climb onto my soapbox. You know the old saying, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Here I am in Sin City, and I'm proud to say my record is clean, even though it's only been a few hours. Gambling is just not my thing. That's not to say I don't have my weaknesses. I like to travel, I love junk food, and baseball. But I think I could live without them. Obsessions? Maybe. Addictions? No. The closest I've come to gambling is the occasional lottery ticket, with not much luck. I don't think I need any more risk in my life. Besides, getting into a car is a risk. Eating that last piece of cake is a risk. Heck, walking down a busy street while talking to a camera is a risk. You just have to put it all into perspective and weigh those risks. Anyway, that's the way I see it. Now, could someone point me in the direction of the casino? In this episode of It's a Service Dog's Life, Bailey and service dog Olivia meet in the park.
So then I realized I'm not really mad at the mailman, I'm mad at myself.
Sounds like a real breakthrough.
Yeah. How's the service dog life?
Can't complain.
Hey, how come when people approach you on the street, they're not supposed to pet you without permission?
Because I'm working. Anyway, do you just let any old person on the street pet you?
Yes.
Aren't you worried?
Worried about what?
I don't know, that their hands are dirty?
Olivia, I rolled in the compost this morning. I'm really not worried about dirty hands.
Why did you roll in the compost?
To mask my scent, duh. See how none of the squirrels noticed me?
Not really.
I'm practically invisible right now.
Pretty sure they can see you, Bailey.
Invisible.
Yeah, I need some new friends.
Now it's time for Ask a Blind Guy with my new friend Octavia.
Hey, Kelly, do you ever get blind drunk?
Well, Octavia, let me be honest. I'm not much of a drinker, but once in a while I'll go a little over the limit. Tell everyone, wow, yes, I'm not the designated driver tonight. I'm blind drunk. So I like to have fun with it. Thanks for asking.
Thanks, Kelly.
Are you treating?
You want to?
Sure.
Let's go get wasted.
Hey, I am.
It's time for the Selfie Challenge.
Let's end the show today with a look at our latest selfie challenge. Jamila Ahmed sent in a video of herself trying out the slingshot ride at Canada's Wonderland. You can tell Jamila's not wild about the idea when the slingshot launches her into the air and she screams. After flying way up in the air, she falls back to the ground and is caught by the ride's elastic arms before being launched back up again. Thanks for the video, Jamila, and congrats on conquering the slingshot. If you face your fears or achieve something you've always wanted to do, share your story with us. Tweet a photo or short video to @AMIKellyMac or post it on the Accessible Media Inc. Facebook page. That's it for this episode of Blindsided with Kelly McDonald. Thanks for watching.
Time for the credits. Executive producers, Nat Abram, Ira Levy, Michael McGuigan, Peter Williamson, and Chantel Jackson. Produced and directed by James Murdoch. Story producer, Amy Blythe. Director of Photography, Swab Hoopa. Editor, Matthew Walsh. DV consultant, Ron Rickford. Joking Aside, performed by the Out of Sight Players. Produced in association with Accessible Media Inc. Produced and distributed by Breakthrough Entertainment.
An AMI original production.